What up, BBG? What up, BBGs? We are back again with another BBG Talks episode.
Yep, so today we are talking about Vanish Fafnir.
Yo, brand new Fafnir Bay. So sick. I'm sure everybody's hyped up. I feel like it's been so many episodes since we saw Free in the anime. I think it's like 8 episodes now. And we're like, yo, when are we gonna see this Bay?
Every single time, like, Free comes back in the anime, everyone's always hyped.
Yeah.
He's like one of the most popular characters, so he deserves a spotlight, especially on our BBG Talks.
Straight up.
Dedicated.
Every single time.
So yeah, we'll look at the comments at the end of the video. We'll also talk about other like Beyblade Burst DB contents since like episode 8 or 9 is gonna come out soon. So yeah, let's dig in.
So Vanish Fafnir, tapered kick and 3 armor.
Official photos are now out.
Yeah,
it looks very cool.
So much to look forward to in this new release. Okay, let's break it down here.
Yeah.
So the first thing, of course, Dynamite core, right? Being Fafnir. It's wow, it's really popping. You know, I mean, like they always have a little bit of green in Fafnir design. So yeah, they made the Dynamite core like this really flashy green here. It looks really cool. It looks like it has like the tail as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, really sick design. Looks pretty good.
Yep. Okay, so the next part, the blade, right? The full rubber blades, guys.
Crazy, man. That, yo, Vanish.
Finally.
Yo, it's like legit rubber everywhere, man. Like there's more rubber than plastic this time around.
One complaint I had with the previous Fafnir was the chassis being so thick. It almost like never touched the rubber parts of like in sparking, right?
Yeah, like
so,
as well.
Yeah, so Mirage Fafnir was a cool bay, don't get me wrong, but it was like missing that like absorption capability. So I'm glad to see this full rubber. Hopefully there's more like contact points with the rubber. Also, it's apparently super flexible. Like the rubber has like hard rubber and soft rubber.
Yeah, two different like hardness. So that's gonna be crazy because they were gonna work hand in hand to give you that ultimate spin steel ability there. But yeah, I totally agree though. Like Mirage Fafnir was a bit underwhelming when it came to like the spin steel department. It just felt like the chassis didn't complement the rubber that well from the ring, right? So this is a really nice upgrade for sure. Like I think
super excited to like squeeze that rubber part.
Yeah,
see if we can break it or something.
How much it will actually flex and stuff like that. Yeah, so there's a lot of talk saying that the soft rubber is only effective in like a certain mode, right? Well, obviously, like we'll wait for Takeru to do a review on it, and of course, like we'll wait for ourselves to get the bay.
It's also super cool to see like that. It's hollow, like basically, like there's those 3 contact points.
Yeah, it does. It's just like there's a hole cut into it, right?
Exactly, there's a hole in there. So is it
extra room
gets damaged? Will it like that piece of rubber fly off easier?
Yeah, like, it's not as solid, right? So like the durability could be worse. But I'm thinking that it's gonna compress better at those spots, right?
Yeah, so that way like it absorbs or
exactly.
like bounce attacks out better, right? Yeah, for sure.
It's just crazy that like there's so much rubber on this blade. There's literally more rubber than plastic this time around. Assuming that all of the navy and all the blue parts are rubber, right? Like they could just really screw us and like the centerpieces could be plastic.
I think it's all. I'm pretty sure it's all rubber based on the information we have here.
Yeah, like it could be, and that's so cool.
Yeah, and then the previous Fafnir, we had just like a nothing driver. It was just like an old part. Yeah. Now we're finally seeing new parts with like the disc and driver.
Yeah, exactly. Sick.
So, yeah.
Next part here is armor. The armor, so the number 3. Not much to say about it, I guess. Like you can see there that the photo has like 3 specific points. It has stickers on it, right? So, yeah, I don't know. It looks a little bit underwhelming in my opinion, but I guess like none of the armors so far are like super crazy designed.
Yo, and remember that we still have high mode and low mode. So a Fafnir being tall, that's kind of unheard of, I feel. Like it's weird to think that.
Yeah, like it's always been like a pretty low bay, right? Especially like when that nothing driver sinks down, it gets like so low, right? Okay, let's move on and talk about tapered, like you mentioned there, Steven. So yeah, brand new disc, looks solid. It's so chunky. It looks chunky based off the photo.
Yeah, and it's super smooth too, right? So kind of like your proof frame.
Yeah, I mean,
once again.
Exactly, like all the way around it from the photo, you can see it's legit. It's just like, dude, it looks so polished and like round. It looks crazy.
Yeah, it's probably pretty heavy too. So
it looks really heavy, right?
Yeah, can't wait to see that one. And then the last part, another new part for the driver is the new kick performance tip. So that one is pretty sick looking. It kind of looks like a universe. Big ring around it. Not free spinning, I don't think, and should be able to like sit on the stadium by itself on the driver. So that way, the layer is pretty much like in the air, ready to absorb.
Yeah, they won't really like topple over.
From the looks of it, anyways, that's what
like based
I
off this
feel.
photo for sure. Yeah, it has that classic Fafnir orange color to it, so that's really cool. But yo, it's like so similar to Universe. It looks very similar based off this one photo, but we don't know too much about the actual tip itself, like the contact point.
Yeah, the contact point, I don't think will be like Universe.
Yeah, Universe is like that free spinning
I hope
ball.
it's not, anyways.
Yeah, no, Universe is like, it's too crazy, man. Like, it's so hard to control and stuff.
Get out so easily.
Yeah, but this though, it's promising. Like, this version of Fafnir legit might be one of the best spin stealers based off what we've seen so far.
Hopefully.
Like, all the rubber, this driver, right? Like, put together, this might be one of the best ones so far.
Yeah,
like,
so we definitely will be doing some spin steal tests with this bay. Like, some sort of challenge has to.
100%.
We have to do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that one is the bay. Now, another weird thing is that this release actually comes with something called the F gear.
Yeah, man.
And it's like an extra part that pretty much looks like a Fafnir part.
Yep.
But it's not actually for Fafnir.
Yeah, it says right on the box that this new part is for Belial. It's like an upgrade. It's to evolve Belial.
It's an attachment for Belial.
Yeah, there's not too many details out yet, like official details, right? So we'll have to wait for Takara to release them.
But how cool would it be to like pretty much get new parts to upgrade your Belial with every release that you buy? It's like a DLC like add-on that you can get.
Legit. Like, it's actually really smart when you think about it, right? Because those people that are like super into completing that one thing, right? They'll be like, okay, I have to buy every single bay now. Even if I don't like Fafnir, I have to buy it to complete my Dynamite Belial.
This just like randomly reminded me, it's kind of like Pokemon Arceus taking in all the cores, and that can be like a normal type, it can be like a dark type, it can be like every single type possible by just changing that one part, right?
This theme is like so common and cliche in like so many different series and stuff like that. Yeah, so I feel you. But like, it's about time, I guess, that Beyblade kind of capitalized on that.
Oh wait, did I just call it Arceus? I think it's Arceus.
Arceus.
People are gonna crap on our pronunciations again.
on the Pokemon. But yeah, like, it's crazy though, because like this design looks very Fafnir. So I mean, it's weird that it won't work with Fafnir.
Yeah.
But that's what we've been told or what we've seen so far. So it's not gonna work with Fafnir. So
maybe in the anime, it's gonna be like inspiration from Fafnir, and that part's for Belial, and then there's inspiration from like Longinus, and he's gonna like make a part from him.
Can you imagine if you can combine the entire, like all those upgrades into one, like at once? It'd be like a super stack, like massive all these parts.
It's also interesting, or I guess it's actually good if someone were to buy like this Fafnir, he doesn't have Belial yet. Then it's like, okay, I want to buy that one too, because otherwise I have this useless part.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is a smart move for Takara Tomy, right? Because like they're basically enticing people to buy every single release, right?
Yeah. So yeah, that's the bay. We're getting that end of May, so stay tuned for that unboxing.
Less than a couple of weeks away.
The challenges that we'll do with the spin stealing.
Can't wait, man. All them hand spins. Ooh, baby, let's go. It's gonna be sick.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, shall we move on to some comments?
Yeah. And then let us know what you guys think in the comment section below. What we talked about. I'm sure you guys have some other good insights.
Yeah.
But yeah, comments that we can react to. So there's this one's from the Ripcord. Or this comment's about ripcords, and it was on our customization or custom launcher for DB.
Okay.
And he said the ripcords are getting longer and longer. Someday we'll see the anime cords for all the strong Free and Louis out there.
Yo, legit.
Like, imagine the cord is so long that you can legit like just fling your arm around and it's still like you never hit the end.
That would be sweet. Like, that's kind of like the dream, you know what I mean? Like, just launching full force and just going like that. Can you imagine how fast your bays would be flying and spinning around in that stadium?
Yeah.
I feel like for bay tubers though, it's so difficult because we have camera gear everywhere. It's like legit sometimes like.
No, sometimes even with the launchers we have, I'm hitting the wall because I'm falling so hard.
Yeah, exactly. It depends on like, you know, where everything's positioned and stuff. Like, we're hitting our tripods and stuff like that. So like, if we had to string that long, it's like we have to reposition everything to make sure we can use it.
I totally feel you. Like, I can tell because 8 other people liked the comments. So one day, if the character does that, that'll be groundbreaking. Yeah,
it's something that we've received so many comments about in the past.
Yeah,
and it's
totally
like,
agree.
Yo, we're getting there. That. You know what I mean? Takara told me, hook us up, man. Need that like 6 feet long, you know, string or something.
Yeah,
that's sick.
So another comment about the custom launcher was from Skybreaking Wolf. He said, "I'm looking forward to what the aftermarket community would do with this. I think it'll be cool to have a spin unit launch for Metal Fight base.
That would be
so
cool.
like,
That'd
yeah,
be
for
sick.
sure.
There's definitely going to be some person or some company, some business that will do it. You know what I mean? like we've already basically purchased like all these different parts to customize our other bays and stuff. Like someone's gonna do something, they'll print something, right?
I think it
They'll
also
probably have
has
something
to
cool.
do with like Takara told me, are they gonna continue with this custom launcher design?
Yeah.
Because usually after a year they like kind of
Make a
ditch
new
it and make
launcher.
it something else,
Yeah.
right? So is this gonna live long enough for aftermarket parts to even come out?
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I feel like it's unlikely that it will gain as much attention, like as much utilization
Yeah.
as we think it would.
Because it is a lot of work for sure, right? For Takara Tomy to always put out new launcher designs, but they do it every single time. So I don't know, like it's hard to say. Yeah, if they upgrade these custom launchers and produce like 6-7 different parts for you to customize with, it's a lot of production work,
Yeah.
right?
And
then
so
for
far
them
we
to
still
scrap it-
we still haven't seen one single custom part that's like changes the attributes.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
not.
well,
Even
yes,
though like
yeah,
it
it just
like
came
the season
out,
just
yeah,
came out, but
yeah.
still.
no hints of anything, right?
Exactly.
So they might legit just leave it at that. You know what we have, just like change. Like,
No, that would be
like,
so sad.
That could be it,
That would
right?
be so sad.
So who knows, right? In the anime, they don't even talk about the launcher, right?
That's
You
true.
only see the new characters using it, and that's pretty much it, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. Like, let's not get our hopes up about it, but we can all pray,
Yeah.
right?
Do you have a comment?
Yeah, I have a comment here. So this one's from our Perfect Phoenix Pro Series unboxing that we just did recently. So the comment's from the future, and it says, literally a 3-year delay. Last time I played with Phoenix was when I was year 2 or second year in high school, and now I'm studying second year in college.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Like what? Like it took that long
Yeah.
for Pro Series to come? Is pretty
yeah,
much?
exactly. That long to get a metal armor piece from Hasbro. Yeah, because I checked, and the release date for Revive Phoenix was summer of 2018.
Well, it pretty much took 6 years for this to come out because Beyblade Burst has been like season 6 now. So
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, so it took 3 years after the Japanese release, we got metal armor pieces.
yay!
Yeah, so 3 years, like that's actually crazy.
In 5 years, we'll see a Belial.
Yeah,
kidding.
the Pro Series version.
Yeah.
After some nerfed versions and stuff with some crazy new gimmick.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So another comment. A lot of you guys like the DB Stadium, so that's good actually. So this comment says, between the Limit Break set Stadium and the DB set Stadium, Takara told me it makes life hard for attack type bays.
Word.
So that's the thing. We do really like the Stadium too, but at the same time, we like to get those crazy attacks in. But this Stadium makes it really hard for attack types to get in.
It does.
Even though it was supposed to advertise that it
Yeah.
will enhance attack types, right?
Exactly.
Because of the dip.
Yeah,
But
that's what it
it
said.
kind of does the opposite in a way.
The outer rings are too flat, so any attack type just tends to spin around, goes around that, and it goes slowly too. It doesn't even go fast. So like the ridges that separate the rings is too thick, so it gets caught on that,
Right.
and then just spins around in circles very slowly.
So you can't really pull off the flower pattern
Yeah,
as
you can't
much.
at all. Like it's
Yeah.
impossible pretty much in that stadium. So I think it's still worth getting because how often is Takara Tomy gonna release a new stadium, right? So I think it's still worth getting, but don't expect it to be the exact same play style as our standard type, right?
Yeah.
So which is kind of sad.
Yeah, the
Kinda
dip
sad.
is a bit too deep as well. But
Yeah.
look, Lucas said the stadium isn't bad, but rather just they make a standard base stadium with one ridge just a bit larger. So pretty much what we talked about.
Yeah.
We agree with that.
If they just made the standard type bigger, then that would be pretty sweet, right? But now this is obviously like this is our opinions after playing with the DB one for so many days and like hours now, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, mixed feelings about that stadium for sure. Okay, BBGs, that is it for this episode of BBG Talks on Vanish Fafnir.
A quick update on our like DB opinions and insights, and also a brand new release coming soon.
So crazy. Less than 2 weeks away. So stay tuned for that. We're going to obviously have an unboxing. We're going to have battles. Tons of spin stealing videos on the way as well. But yeah, we'll catch you in the next BBG Talks.
Yeah, if you have any comments, leave them in the section below. We will discuss them if they are
Good enough.
Yeah. I was gonna say interesting enough, but I guess that too.
Yeah. They're all good comments, guys.
Yeah.
Much love. Much love.
Except we only feature like 3 in this video.
it's hard. There's so many comments. All right, guys. Like this video, subscribe, and as always,
Geeks out.